I always wonder why that is backwards in videos.
Yeah, it drives me crazy. What's up, guys? How you doing today? And welcome to another episode of JDTCo. Put your hat on. Today's show is all about safety. Jody's got the hard hat from where do you work?
Surewerx.
Surewerx. Small company.
Small company.
They're huge. They're big. Surewerx is huge. JDTCo, small. Surewerx, huge. And we're always happy to have Jody here because Jody's been on the show. I think it's his fourth, fifth time on now.
Plenty of times.
Plenty of times. And he didn't want to do this today, but I said, Jody, you're in the building. Get in the hot seat. So here he is. What do we have in common, you're asking?
We're tool guys.
I was talking about the hats.
Oh,
Jody
he's a tool. I'm a tool guy.
Jody has a hard hat on, and so do I. He walked us in. My crew went crazy. You guys never. I guess you guys don't watch TV and watch the Texas drilling rig shows and stuff like that. Oil drill shows. They all wear this, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You think? Listen to me. You're talking to Skeeter down in Texas drilling the hole in the ground. He wants to wear this. No, he wants to wear this. Salatis?
All day.
Salatis?
Thousands and thousands.
Thousands and thousands of these. Is this OSHA proof?
100%.
Okay, you heard it here first. Now, Jody, if you would have planned ahead, you know me. I always wear black. You could have bought me a black hat.
I didn't have any. I didn't have any black samples.
You know what they say, right?
What?
Excuses are tools of the weak and incompetent. I made that up.
Or they're like...
I'm going to take my hard hat off because I'm a hair guy.
Yeah.
And my hair's perfect, and I don't want to mess it up because I might have a date later on. So I'm going to put my hard hat over here. All right, guys, listen to me. We're always happy when Jody comes in. He's going to show us some of the safety products. And I know a lot of my guys in my area are not too safety conscious. But thank God around the world, some people do care, right?
Lots of people care.
And
their bosses care.
Yeah. If you're an electrician or you're working in an oil ring and that what do they call pipe? What the ground? They put the
pipe fitters.
They put the casing.
Oil riggers.
The casings. Leave in the comments below what you call I think it's called a casing. You're putting a casing. You're tripping pipe. That's Nick. That's oil rig talk. We're tripping pipe. You ever heard that? Know what that means?
What?
They're tripping pipe. They're pulling it out of the ground. They're tripping pipe. Guys, you gotta watch some TV. I can't do this by myself. If my guys are out there tripping pipe, make sure you got the right headgear on. I want you to look good out there. Put a JDTCo sticker on the thing.
Give me one. I'll put it on there.
This is now part of the Nick Morello collection.
Sure.
We're gonna hang it on the wall. Can you take this with you?
No.
Jody's like, listen, bro. The less I have to carry on the airplane, you have to check that.
Yeah, I gotta check it.
Okay. Yeah, it's like I need lightweight, like a gazelle. Guys, listen to me. He was showing us some new product. We might not sell these. We don't have a market for it. Maybe you guys don't need them, but we're going to talk about it because somebody out there cares.
Yep.
He was showing us this thing, right? Oh, he's got on the boot. Check this. This is genius. I'll tell you a story one time. Can I tell me a story before you show?
Absolutely.
I was in my tool truck, and this was when I was a Mac tool guy, so I was kind of broke at the time, and probably going through a little depression. This is my step van, right? This is a true story.
They're all true.
This is a true story. So I pull my tool truck up on a side street. It's middle of winter, brutally cold out, right? I pull my truck up, I park, I get out, bam! I'm on my back looking at the sky. I fell on my. Hang on. This is quite a few years ago when I was a Mac tool dealer. I was a lot younger because if it happened now, I'd be in a coma.
Yeah, that's for damn sure.
I'm 57. I break. But this here, and this is a really good idea. You put them on your boot, and I like the orange so you know you have them on. You ain't going anywhere. You got carbide teeth now. Carbide teeth like a snowmobile. Like an old school set of studded condoms. I mean tires. Yeah. Genius. These are nice.
Yeah.
You won't even know they're there until you need them. Say I'm working in my route. Traction engaged. I get out, I walk into the shop, guys have an epoxy floor, traction unengaged. That's genius. I wish I would have thought of this. That's smart.
We have them for tennis shoes. We have them for high heels, like cowboy boots.
Really?
Yeah, we have different thicknesses. This is just the kind of the in between.
What is this retail for? About
$12.
$12. You could save your life for $12.
Yep.
That's genius. I like the orange because you have them on.
Yeah, lots of guys do.
And I'm sure, if you work in, it's wintertime truck. Think about a truck driver. Gets out of his truck, half groggy assed, walk across the parking lot, take a piss. He's not unless he pisses in the bottle. That's something different.
Nah, they usually wear them that cover their whole shoe.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Because they're climbing in and out of those rigs. They need something that has heel and toe.
You sell these in truck stops?
Not this one. I sell
the other one?
I sell the other one. Yeah.
The full Jamie.
Yep.
Nice. These are smart. Now, Jackson Surewerx is a fairly large company, and they're part of the AFF group.
Other way around. AFF is part of Surewerx.
That's what I was trying to say. Did it go like that?
We do that. We go through that spiel every time I'm here.
Listen to me. Surewerx is the big company. Hang on. Let's break it down to this because a lot of guys don't listen so good. So I got to explain it to them in Jersey way. Think of it as a tree.
There we go.
The tree is Surewerx. On one of the branches, you may see an apple. That's AFF.
Yep.
And I love AFF.
We love you too.
Oh, you see that? Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. What do you call these? Traction aids?
Traction aids. Yep.
These are
those are ice. Their technical term is ice cleats.
You know what? I think I'm gonna steal these. I think I want these. These are nice. There's times when I'm
Yeah.
like doing the Michael Jackson moonwalk. These are nice.
I mean, we only had inches and inches of snow just this week.
We ain't had here lately.
Oh, I was snowing where I was yesterday.
Hey Nick, you know where you need these? Our driveway.
Oh yeah.
What other companies does the Surewerx have? Any other ones?
Jackson Safety, Pioneer Safety Wear, High Vis Apparel, K1, Due North, 2 different traction aids, FSI Footwear, Foot Specialist.
When can I start selling the boots?
Q3 this year. Q3. It'll be.
I'll be dead by then.
Let's hope not. Let's hope not.
We're in Q2 now, right?
Almost.
Oh yeah, you're right.
April.
A lot of you guys are probably saying, what the hell is this thing? What is that? And when we seen it, I thought this was a Tesla puck, right?
Yep.
Because on a Tesla, if you jack up a Tesla, and if you put the jack in the wrong spot, it can cost you a few bucks.
Few. 20,000 possibly if you rupture the battery.
Yeah.
Rupture the battery in the wrong spot, you're burning the Tesla to the ground.
So they make a set of pucks for Tesla, and it doesn't have this on it, I don't believe.
Yeah, it just has a perfect little on the top of it. Doesn't have the T on it.
Jody, this is a PG-13 show. You can't use that word.
Okay.
But this one is for a Corvette. Now, I'm not a Chevy guy. I'm more of a Ford guy. Jody, a Dodge guy.
Yep.
He's got a Scat Pack.
Yep.
What color is it?
Black.
Black. He pulled up with it. What is that?
That's a Challenger. That ain't mine.
He won't even bring himself to rent a Ford or a Chevy. He had to rent the same car he has home in his garage, but not the Scat Pack version. Is it fast?
That one? No.
6-cylinder?
Oh yeah.
How about yours?
How big's mine? 392 with a supercharger.
How much horsepower?
698 to the ground.
You want to race the Porsche yet? Are you ready for that?
I told you I'm ready.
I gotta go buy a new car. This is for the Corvette, the C8, C7. What is it?
C678.
678. And why do you have to use this on? Why do you have to use this on a Corvette?
Because you have to put it on your floor jack, on your 2-post lift, whatever you're lifting it up with. This goes in the frame, turns and locks, and it helps your whatever you're lifting with not bend or crinkle the metal on the vehicle or crack the carbon fiber or
Really?
Yes.
What do you think of new beds?
What do I think of them? They're pretty nice.
You like them?
I looked at one, but
I don't like them.
they probably don't like you either.
How much are these? Do you know?
They retail a 4-pack about $25.
And you better buy 2 because you're gonna leave them on the car.
That's why we made ours in red.
Could you imagine how many of these are gonna get left in cars? All of them.
Yes.
And I'll let you in on a little secret because we like to tell you the secrets of the tool business. They want you to leave it in the car.
No, we actually don't because it will work its way out And that's not something you want hitting your windshield or your grill going down the road.
I don't see your name on it.
True.
Listen, these tool companies don't want they don't want a lifetime. You may think they want a lifetime warranty stuff. They don't. No, right there. It's a not an what does he call that? It's a
What the hell are you trying to say?
when you say a tool company has $1 million of warrantyable tools in the street. What's that called? Not an asset. It's a liability. A liability.
Liability.
Listen, he went to college. Me, maybe not. Hey guys, I have in this building probably 1,000 sets of safety glasses, and we never really advertise them, push them, or sell them, which is insane, right?
Yeah.
It really is. Because, I mean, I have inventory. And I was just showing Jody how many. I got a lot. I guarantee I have more safety glasses in the store than the average Home Depot. What do you think? Is that possible?
Yes.
Okay. He would know. I made it up, but if he's going to certify it, because Jody don't lie. Me, I made it. So we gotta start selling these things because A, you guys should have them because I'm addicted to TikTok like the rest of America. And there's a guy, he's sitting here and he's got a bushing, like a brass bushing or plastic bushing, and he's got it on a threaded rod or a rod, and he's sitting hitting it with the air, spinning it.
Oh.
And I mean, literally, this thing's going. I don't know. It's 1,000 miles an hour. It's like, and he's spinning it. And he makes it go on the floor and spin. Goes in a bucket of water. And I'm saying to myself, I'm like, I have a customer, right hand to God. I've told the story before. He was sitting there. Probably he was 40 at the time, and he's got a bearing, a Timken bearing in his hand. He must have been doing a brake job or a bearing, a front bearing, and he's sitting there with the ear. Everybody's done it, right? And it's sitting there spinning, and it's making this horrendous screeching noise. So the owner of the shop comes out and just get ready to tap him on the shoulder and say, "Dude, stop!" And as he would tap him on the shoulder, the cage exploded, and one of the Timken bearings, like a pencil eraser,
little ball,
went right through the center of his eye. What do you think happened?
Well, he lost his vision in that eye.
He has a glass eye. Guys, the bearing is not made to do that. The bearing is, but I mean, like, this guy's spinning this bushing. I mean, like, what are you doing? Is it worth your 30 seconds of entertainment for your TikTok or your friends in the shop to take a chance of losing an eye? I mean, you don't know. Is it worth it? Or if you're gonna do it, at least put a set of safety glasses on. You can get some new teeth put in, but you can't get a new eye put in.
Nope.
And if you wear this, you might save a tooth.
These are nice here. I'm gonna talk about these.
Go ahead.
These are nice. You get a guy pressure washing up underneath the vehicle, working on exhaust, needs a full face shield, doesn't have room to get up in there with a full face shield. Just slap a pair of these on.
We sell a lot of these. Right,
Yes.
Nick?
Oh yeah,
A lot.
it's a big in-store purchase.
Yeah. Sell a lot of these.
Guys wear them all day long. They just flip up. We have them in shade 5 and shade 8 as well. I'm sorry, shade 3 and shade 5. Cutting, grinding, these are key right here. These are key. Those are frameless.
Could you weld with these?
I wouldn't weld with them. Stuff's gonna be blowing all over the place.
These are good for cutting stuff
Yes.
like that. But guys, these are the green shade ones, But like, there's guys out there that weld with these, and I tell them all the time. Do you understand how it works? You got ultraviolet rays burning your skin,
Burning your retinas.
Yeah,
It does. It burns your
And
retinas
this
like
is-
the sun.
This isn't the right shade for your eyes anyway. This is for cutting it, but guys
Yes.
do it. If you want to get under a chassis in a tight spot, they make something for that.
Yep.
It'll cover your head, protect your head, and allow you to get in tight spots. And
Goes down your neck, tucks in your shirt. Yes.
so if you're a welder, fabricator, maybe you should consider buying these.
All digital. Yes.
And I'm not going to say anything about buying cheap welding helmets on this time because we've covered that, right?
We have.
We covered that. We talked about it a lot of times.
You only have one pair of eyeballs.
Jackson makes welding helmets for every budget,
Yes.
every level. If you work in a automotive shop and you're a mechanic, so maybe once every 3 months, once a month, you got to tack an exhaust bracket. There's like, you can get away with a $100 helmet.
But you
get
won't.
a good one.
But
get a good one.
they'll spend $1,000 on a tool truck helmet for once a month. Why?
Do you make anybody's tool truck helmets?
No.
No?
We stay away from those things, man. We don't want our name on that stuff. No.
And stop me if I'm wrong. These tool companies will come to you and say, "We want this. We want you to make this for us." And they'll be like, "All right, this is $20." Oh no, we want to pay $6 for it. So make it cheap, and then you have to lower your values.
Make it cheap, but we're gonna charge $600 for it because
Whatever happened to Safe Face?
went out of business.
They did, right?
Oh yeah.
Remember when Snap-on came out with the Safe Face welding helmets?
Well, so Shinfu, the Shinfu company bought the name.
Mm-hmm.
Bought the name. The guy that helped design the Safe Face line, okay, at Shinfu, we hired him. He designed these.
Okay.
Okay, took him about a year to get the names. Well, we did the name here on the show.
Oh yeah, we picked a name for this one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll tell you a funny 2-second story.
2 seconds out.
What's up, guys? Joe here, and I'm here to tell you today that you can't escape the struggles, but you can win. You know, whether you like it or not, life is going to throw stuff at you, and we can't let those unwanted circumstances control us or determine who we are. For a long time, you know, I was the kid whose dad died when he was 10 years old, and you know, it really warped my perspective growing up. I had a lot of issues with that, struggling, wondering, you know, I still fear, am I going to die young like my dad? He was 36 when he passed away. But as I began to fall apart and stuff, all these years later, you know, God stepped in and helped change that thinking from me. He says, you may bear your father's name, but you're not your father. You know, your name is not a death sentence. And, you know, I also struggled with feeling fatherless, but God's like, I'm your father and you're my son and I love you. And he kind of helped close that gap for me. You know, so once I understood that, my perspective began to change back into a better perspective, and great things started to happen. So I just wanted to share that bit with you today. Hopefully it brings you some hope and encouragement that God is always looking out for you. He wants a relationship with you. So stay blessed, and I'll talk to you guys soon.
Okay.
I'll bring up the speed. It's Safe Face welding helmets came out a couple years ago, and I think Snap-on had the exclusive on them first. So they came out with these welding helmets. They were $400 or $500, crazy amounts of money. They were very fancy looking. They looked really high quality, and they sold them like crazy. 6 months later, 8 months later, we all had them. We were selling them for like $80, $90, $100. The same ones they were selling from Snap-on. It's the same helmet, but you know they pay that luxury tax. It's a luxury tax. Joe, put that on in our scrapbook. You need to pay the luxury tax.
You were a tool guy. You understand. A floor jack is a floor jack. Doesn't matter what name is on it. You know, it's.
We're just talking about Harbor Freight. How's Harbor Freight doing with the tool market these days? Are they?
So here's the deal, man. And I hate to say this, I really do. Harbor Freight has the nicest jack stands in the industry today. You kill a person, you kind of have to make them nice.
Allegedly. And it's funny because, you know, I've been friends with Jody for a long time, and when the collapse, literal collapse of the Harbor Freight floor jack thing went down, we talked about it, and he's like, you know, he's in the know. This is what he does. He's like, dude, rumor has it, they're going to come out with the nicest jack stand you've ever seen. They're going to lose money in every pair, but it doesn't matter. They're going to be world class.
They are. They're beautiful.
And Harbor Freight literally shut down all of China manufacturing for almost a year at one point.
The top 5 factories, they tied up production.
For a year.
$500 million is what they purchased. $500 million that cost.
Okay. So when you think Harbor Freight isn't a juggernaut, forget about it, right? I took a picture, posted online, and forget about it. The internet lost its mind.
Oh, it did. But Harbor Freight has no problem comparing their ratchet, their Icon ratchet, to a Snap-on ratchet. They put it in print.
Jody, we just covered all that. You know,
did you?
Yeah, we shot at a different angle this morning. We did a sit-down couch being there.
Okay.
And we talked about that.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
The world's mad at me for doing a nickel test.
Oh,
Okay? But Harbor Freight, which you love and adore, they can compare themselves to Snap-on all day, every day.
yeah.
I think these are my personal favorite. These are nice. If you're doing some kind of like where you got to protect your eyes, I like these. You know what the retail on these is?
I do not, actually.
Really?
They're brand new.
Oh, they're brand
new. Brand new.
Nick, make sure you put these on the list, buddy, okay?
Kind of like our mad scientist goggles are brand new. Brand new.
Brand new.
These are the first time I've seen them.
Oh, really?
Yep. Just opened them up out of the package.
In case you want to get into a little steampunk, Jackson has you covered. Hey, you want to cut that out, Joe, and send it to him, and then send me a check for the...
The steampunk.
Yeah, I want to get paid. I'm tired of working for free! How many years have you been doing in this industry?
Oh, since 1991.
Since 91. He's worked for a few companies along the way, and he knows where all the bodies are buried. And let me tell you something, Jody. When corporate America finally chews you up and spits you out, you come back over here, and we're going to tell them where all the bodies are buried.
I might have actually put one or two there.
See, Jody, he doesn't drink. He doesn't smoke. Another fun fact, I just found this out today. He's never even tasted coffee.
I'll be 50 this year. Never tasted it.
Then I said, Jody, how about tea? He goes, hot tea? Never.
Sweet tea. People in the South don't drink hot tea. We drink sweet tea with our grits.
I'd ask him what he does for a hobby, but I'm afraid to get the answer. Pew, 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 pew.
Pew pews. Okay.
Anyway, we're going to wrap this up. Jody, did we cover everything?
I think so.
Always a pleasure. And please don't play hard to get. Come back. When they shut this world down with that pandemic thing, he couldn't come here. It was very bad. I was not happy.
Hey, real quick, for you guys that have your heated jackets, we have heated safety vests as well.
Let me finish. I was gonna say one thing. We were his first trip coming out of the pandemic, though, right?
100%.
All right, vest. Go ahead.
Yep, heated vest. Power button right here. You're not tied to any specific battery pack. You just
Micro USB or C or
regular USB.
oh USB. No.
Yep, regular USB.
And we had them in stock available. We probably got 1,000 batteries in the building.
Yep.
If it might say Mac Tools on it, but don't let that stop you from buying it.
Doesn't matter. Still works.
It's still good quality. All right, listen, guys. Like we always say, come for the price, stay for the show.